Hello and welcome to another live stream with Shruti Kapoor. I hope you are doing well. And for the person who said Yahoo, don't Yahoo, Google it. That's the dev joke. I hope you're doing great on this beautiful January 14th, the 14th day of live streaming with me, where I have been sharing every single day the progress that I've been making in the OpenAI app that I've been building. So if you've been joining me before, thank you so much for joining me and supporting me. And if you're new here, welcome and thank you for joining me. If you're joining me for the very first time, I would love to know, where are you joining me from? And what time is it there? For me, I am joining from Seattle, Washington. It is getting cold here, but the nice thing is that the seasons are starting to turn and there is more daylight every single day. It is 9:40 here, 9:39 p.m. And I am excited to be building today's app because today we're going to do the front end side. Or at least I hope so. Also, if you have been joining me for the last few days, you may know that we've been building an OpenAI app. And today I published that app as a YouTube video. So even if you haven't been joining me, you can still catch up by getting this here. Hello, Vamshi Reddy from India. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And what time is it in India? Actually, where from India are you? And it might be 9:40, 10:40, 11:10. Right, the video is here. So if you haven't been catching up with us every single day, here is how you can keep up. Build an OpenAI app. I'm going to mute this. And I will pin this. Pin message. Also, if you want to chat, please come and drop into YouTube, which has a much better interface than Twitter does. Sometimes the chat messages from Twitter don't come through. So come and hang out in YouTube. Vamshi says, I'm doing great. I'm from Hyderabad. Oh man, you guys have the best biryani. I have been trying to make Hyderabadi biryani and I've been trying to replicate the taste. It's not that good. Well, I mean, it's pretty good, but it's still not there. The spice level is not right. I made Hyderabadi biryani one time and it was so good. And since then, I've been trying to replicate it. It's still not there. Gonna put my phone in Do Not Disturb. Do not disturb. Get some tunes going. I would also love to hear from you. What stack do you work in? And if you are a backend developer, what database are you using? Gonna get some tunes going. I am live streaming this on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. And I've noticed that the chat on YouTube is usually the best and comes in the fastest. YouTube and Twitch, actually. Twitter has been giving me trouble with the chat. Sometimes the messages don't come through. Okay, gonna get some music going. If you see the panel below in this chat, you'll see that it has a bunch of things. So I'll talk about what those are in case you're curious. The one on the left, where it says Jason Torres, who subscribed yesterday, thank you Jason, is the most recent subscriber. So if you end up subscribing in the stream, your name shows up there. The one in the center, it says dollars, but that's actually the total number of subscribers that joined in this stream. The one next to it that says 2230, that is the total number of subscribers I have on my YouTube channel. And it is a little bit off because it's slightly more than that number. And the right side, the last number, which says stool O 123300, that is the number of cheers and tips on Twitch. So if you interact with this channel, your name might show up there. I thought it was pretty cool. So let me show you what we've been building so far. Share my screen. Okay. Oh, and see, the alert box changed. Just keeping you on your feet. Hunar Kalo, finally caught you live. Hello Hunar, how are you? Where are you joining me from? Yay, finally caught me live, yay! On Tuesdays, I stream a little bit later because I go to a workout class at 5 o'clock, which is typically my streaming time. Hey Hunar, how's it going? I hope the tunes are not too loud. At some point I wish I could be playing like Punjabi Bhangra music, and I wish I had like copyright free Bhangra music. Actually maybe I do, let me look it up. Copyright free Bhangra beats. Abbotsford. Really? Oh, you're so close to where my parents live. My parents are in Surrey. Oh, about 2 hours from Vancouver. I know exactly where that is. It's so nice to see you here, Hunar. So nice that you are from Abbotsford. It feels like a part of home. What do you do, Hunar, in Abbotsford? That's all I can play from a non-copyright free music. Okay, I'm going to talk about what we've been building so far. Turn the music down a bit. And Hunar says web designer, mostly used to design with WordPress, but I'm building a React router stack. That is so cool. Hunar, I used to actually be a web developer / have a development agency in Vancouver when I lived there. I actually went to school in Vancouver. I did University of British Columbia, did engineering there, and I used to work with WordPress and Drupal mostly before I started the React route, and have been doing React since. So it's so nice to meet you. Okay, here's what we're doing today. If you have not joined on any of these streams before, we have been building an AI app, and the idea is that if you want to look for properties, you have to kind of fill in all these like you have to fill in all these like filters and stuff, and I hate doing that. Like if you say I'm looking for a Seattle house, then you have to go in here and start using all these filters, and I hate doing that. I just want to type in English language, and I want this to be able to look for a house for me. So I'm just gonna say I'm looking for a 4-bedroom house. Actually, I'm looking for a 5-bedroom house because 4-bedroom doesn't do it. And 3 bathrooms in Seattle. It should have a backyard, a front yard, and a swimming pool. Ugh. I don't know if it'll be able to find any houses. Okay, let's keep it simple. Let's just say 3 bathroom in Seattle, and then I can also give it a like a price range. So I can say it should be between 800,000. I don't know what I'm gonna get in 5 bedrooms in 800,000 to, let's just say 3 million. 3 million. So I'm gonna ask it to find me a house, okay? And then if I hit search, it's gonna do its little magic and find me houses that match my price range, and they're all in Seattle. So how cool is that? I didn't have to write anything, and the way this works is that we're using natural language. We're using LLM to parse natural language into JSON, which can then be sent over to our API, which is the real estate API that we're gonna use. For us, that's Zillow, and then we're gonna just fetch properties from there based on our requirements. When our React is tar pit, you step into it, you're not getting out. That is true, and it just keeps going deeper and deeper, and you feel like you understand it, and then it goes further deep, and you're like, I thought I came all this way, but you didn't. There's so much more to learn about it. That kind of sucks though, because I feel like for people who are super new to React, it could be hard to kind of get started with it because it can be so overwhelming. I wonder what do people feel? If you are new here and you're new to React, let me know in the chat how you feel about React. Does it feel overwhelming? Does it feel like it's easy to understand? I'm curious. Hunar, how often, or like since how long have you been working with React? When I started at the time Remix was announced publicly. Check this out! Love Remix! Shout out to Remix! Hunar touched next once and nope. Next can feel complicated, but it does offer a lot of features out of the box, which is very nice. I do use Next for my own homepage. I'll show you. This is the homepage, but to be honest, I'm using Next here very superficially. I'm not really using much features of Next. Yeah. Okay, so today we're gonna add TanStack Router. Okay. Okay, I will show you what we're doing so far. So this is what we have. Okay, so we've got like our real estate application here, which now shows us properties that match our description, and then you could either like a property or dislike a property, and that generates basis for a recommendation engine in the future. Okay, so what happens is that if I like a property, I'll open my database here as well. Let me open my database, log in, sign in. Okay, if I like, let's dislike a property. Okay, let's just say that I dislike this beautiful looking property because I'm crazy. So if I dislike this property, this is at 1409 East Prospect Street. So if I go back to my database and reload this, it will save it in the database with, where is my property? There, 1409 East Prospect Street with a preference of false, which basically means that my recommendation engine should not show me these kind of this kind of property. So the next step of this is going to be to build that recommendation engine, but in order to build that, we need to create a data set of properties that I do like and that I don't like. So this is kind of like setting a basis for that. But today what we're going to do is that if I click on this on a property, it should be able to open a new page similar to what Zillow does, which is let's go look at a property kind of like this. This is a modal. We don't want a modal. Is it a modal? It's a new page. Yeah, it's like a new page. So kind of like this. I want to be able to see some photos and I want to be able to see some like price and stuff. Today all we're going to do is add ability to route to a new page, and that is why we're looking at TanStack. So in the next few minutes I'm going to install TanStack, but also understand what is the difference between TanStack versus other routers, because I have never used TanStack. Have you guys used TanStack ever? Tell me in the comments. And I will share the link as well in case you're not familiar with TanStack. Okay, hopefully this is big enough. Okay, TanStack Router is a router for building React applications. Some of its features include 100% inferred TypeScript support, type-safe navigation, nested routing and layout routes, built-in route loaders with service SWR caching. So, what is SWR? Southwestern Railway. Stale while revalidated. Oh. SWR caching, designed for client-side caches like TanStack Query. SWR, automatic route prefetching, that's good. Asynchronous route elements and error boundaries, nice. File-based route generation, that's cool. Type-safe JSON first, search parameters, state management API. Wait, type-safe JSON first, search params, state management API. This sentence feels like something is missing here. JSON first, search params, state management APIs. Oh, I see. Type-safe JSON first, search params, state management APIs. So the state management APIs are type-safe. Hemant, no. Oh, you haven't used TanStack Router, got it. Hunar shows a remix shirt with love uses TanStack. I actually emceed the remix conf, so that's why I have this. But hey, you could be wearing a Next.js shirt, and you could be like a hardcore Angular developer. That's fine. Dev joke done. Yes, dev joke done, but I have another dev joke. Hold on. Okay. Dev joke. Right. Let's find another dev joke. I have a whole repo of dev jokes, so I'm gonna go find something there. Dev joke. What kind of dev joke do you want? Let's see. Okay, how about this? Don't Google the answer. Jokes. Why are assembly programmers always soaking wet? Don't Google the answer though. Oh, hello, Suraj. Thank you for following. Hemant, because they are deeper. That is actually pretty good. Good guess. But question is, why are assembly programmers always soaking wet? I will wait for 1 more minute. By the way, y'all, if you're on Twitter and you want to communicate in chat, you're gonna have to come to YouTube because Twitter's chat does not send me messages. I know there's a lot of you on Twitter, so come hop into YouTube because it does not send me messages. Oh, I should also share YouTube link in case you all don't have it. We are hanging out here. Anyways, I do have 7 shots of espresso on me. Good luck. Okay, but the answer is, why are assembly programmers always soaking wet? Because they work below sea level. For more dev jokes, follow me on GitHub, where I post dev jokes. Also, if you know a dev joke, please send a PR. There was a comment here. Suraj, oh, nice joke. Oh, thank you. Web dev journey, ma'am, I asked my therapist to diagnose whether I have ADHD or not. When I asked her, can I know 100% sure that I have ADHD or not by the end of the session, she said that she can be 70% sure. Can I go for? What do you want to go for, web dev? Abhishek has a sad face. Abhishek, why are you so sad? Why are you so sad? Okay, we'll do one more dev joke, and then we'll get back to work. Who won the debate for the best name for loop variable? Can I go for it, or should I visit a clinical psychologist? So it seems that your therapist said that you have ADHD. Therapist. Okay, here's the thing. I would ask you, what are you looking to achieve from knowing that diagnosis? Also, take my word with a word of caution, because I'm not a doctor, so I cannot give you medical advice. But what I would say is that if you are looking to get medication, then you're gonna have to visit a clinical psychologist, your family doctor, who can give you medication for ADHD. However, if you're looking to just improve your life and find out some strategies that help you work better with ADHD, you do not need to go to a clinical psychologist. What I would recommend is, either way, whether or not you have it or whether or not you go to a clinical psychologist and get medication, study a little bit about what having ADHD means and how you can improve your life, and kind of adopt some strategies that help you maneuver your life better. And for you, your struggles might be different than mine. So I would first encourage you to see what are your struggles and what is that you're looking for. Whether you're looking to, if you have issues with like anxiety and motivation, maybe medication could help. But at the end of the day, you still have to figure out your schedule yourself. So I think I would first see some strategies that you can adopt for ADHD, and then go to a clinical psychologist if you're not interested in medication. Also, you don't need them to say that you do or do not to adopt these strategies. So you can start working on your life already. But I would also ask you, like, what are you looking to achieve? Understood. I do have some resources that help me. So let me find that and send it over. ADHD. You might have heard of this person. Okay, this is the one that really helped me in improving my focus, which is something that I was struggling with a lot. And then I would also recommend the second video, but this is the first one. So Huberman is a scientist from Stanford who has a bunch of free and educational content on YouTube and podcast. This is the one that focuses on ADHD and focus and managing focus, and I really like this. So I would definitely watch this one. Then if you are looking for medication, this is something that talks about the medication with ADHD. So it talks about Adderall and some stimulants, which is something that I would recommend you watch as well. Also, the assessment of ADHD is super subjective, so it's possible that you do have and you do not get diagnosed even by the clinical psychologist. So whether or not you have it, I think it doesn't hurt to like start trying these strips. You are welcome. Alright, so we were looking at TanStack Router, so let's keep going. So path and search parameter schema validation. search param navigation APIs, custom search param, parcel, blah, blah, blah. Okay, why should you choose TanStack Router over another router? This is what I want to hear. Using Router to build applications is widely regarded as a must-have and usually one of the first choices you'll make in your tech stack. That is true. To answer this question, we need to look at the other options in this space. There are many if you look hard enough, but in my experience, only a couple are worth exploring seriously. By the way, how is this font size? If it's not good, here is the link that I'm reading. Next.js is widely regarded as the de facto framework for starting a new project. It's laser focused on performance, workflow, and bleeding edge technology. Its APIs and abstractions are powerful, but can sometimes come across as non-standard. I think we all know that. Its extremely fast growth and adoption in the industry has resulted in a featured-packed experience. That is true, but not at the expense of feeling overwhelming and sometimes bloated. I think we were talking about this just in the chat. Remix and React Router, a full-stack framework based on the historically successful React Router, offers a similarly powerful developer and user experience with APIs and vision based firmly on web standards like request response and a focus on running anywhere JavaScript can run. Many of its APIs and abstractions are wonderfully designed and were inspiration for more than a few TanStack Router APIs. I love it when library authors give credit where it's due. That said, it's a rigid design bolted on type safety and sometimes strict over-adherence to platform APIs can leave developers wanting more. Interesting. Both of these frameworks and the routers are great, and I can personally attest that both are very good solutions for building React applications. My experience has also taught me that these solutions could be much better, especially around the actual routing APIs that are available to developers to make their apps faster, easier, and more enjoyable to work with. It's probably no surprise at this point that picking a router is so important that it is often tied one-to-one with your choice of framework, since most frameworks rely on a specific router. Does this mean the TanStack Router is a framework? TanStack Router itself is not a framework in the traditional sense, since it doesn't address a few other common full-stack concerns. However, TanStack Router has been designed to be upgradable to a full-stack framework, which is where TanStack Start comes in, when used in conjunction with other tools that address bundling, deployments, and server-side functionality. That is why we are currently developing TanStack Start, a full-stack framework that is built on top of TanStack Router and tools like WingC. How do you say this? WingC, Nitro, and Vite. WingC. First, tell me the pronunciation, please. Wait, is this page broken? Is that all on this page? You gotta be kidding me. How do you pronounce this? WingC? Oh, Solid Start is also built on WingC. Composable compose full stack applications using Vite, the versatile bundler, and Dev Server, and Nitro, the universal production server. Inspired by Bun app API, the core primitive in WingC is the router, which is simply a brief specification defining how a group of URLs should be handled. Code Circle, good morning. Good morning, Code Circle. You're saying morning, so I'm curious where you're joining me from. I am in Seattle. It is nighttime here, but I hope you have a good, beautiful day. India. Nice. Where in India are you joining from? Nice to see you here. I see that you're a first-time chatter. Welcome. Thank you for joining. West Bengal. That's cool. I've never been to West Bengal. I've always wanted to go. All right, we're gonna see how we can integrate TanStack Router. Why TanStack Router? Nested routes, layout routes, grouped routes. For me, I need the layout route. File-based routing, which is good. Parallel data loading, which will be helpful. Prefetching. Prefetching will be super helpful for especially like these kind of apps where you're gonna load so much data, especially a lot of photos. So prefetching will be really helpful, so that when you actually land on the page, you're not waiting for all these photos to load. Where were we? Right, URL path params, error boundaries, SSR, route masking. It also delivers some new features that raise the bar: TypeScript support, type-safe navigation, built-in SWR caching for loaders, designed for client-side data caches. Okay, let's dive into some of the more important. Where did it go? More important ones in more detail. 100% type infer TypeScript support. I love that this says TanStack Router provides lossless type inference. It uses countless generic type parameters to enforce and propagate any type information you give it throughout the rest of its API and ultimately your app. This is type safety. Faster feature development with auto completion and type hints, safer and faster refactors. Confidence that your code will work as expected. Code Circle says, what are you building? Oh, I'm glad you asked. We are building a real estate application where we don't have to search in an application like Zillow. Instead, we could just write English language sentence to look for a house. So I could say something like, I'm looking for a 5-bedroom house and 3 bathrooms in Seattle. It should be between this range to that range. And I can optionally specify a nice to have as well. Like it should have a backyard, it should have a swimming pool. And then based on that, I have integrated it with AI, OpenAI's LLM. And so I'm using that information, sending it over to the LLM, which actually parses it into JSON. And then I'm using that JSON to send it over to a real estate API, which in my case is Zillow. And using that data, I'm populating this page and rendering properties that match my requirements. Is it a web app? Yes, it is a web app. And it is, hold on, let me actually commit this code before I add anything else, because I have a bad habit of not committing code. Git add, and I'll share this GitHub link with you. Git commit, adding, what did I do? Oh, changing the endpoint. Changing endpoint. Git push it. Okay, we're gonna go to GitHub, and then the one that I'm building is learning AI. Share this learning AI code base. Send. Hunar, I am back. Welcome back, Hunar. Hunar, I have a habit of too many commits. Good for you. I have a habit of not committing enough. I would not complain about too many commits. Conventional commits over atomic, conventional commits / atomic commits. Are you saying you do atomic commits? Okay, enough talk. Let's get this Let's get this integrated. Ooh, I want to read this up. Search parameters are often an afterthought, treated like a black box of strings that you can parse and update, but not much else. Existing solutions are not type safe, either, adding to the caution that is required to deal with them. Even the most modern frameworks and routers leave it up to you to figure out how to manage this state. Sometimes they'll parse the search string in an object for you, or sometimes you're left to do it for yourself with URL search params. That's what I have to do. Look at this. I had to do this yesterday in my server. Fetch properties. Look at this. I had to do this myself yesterday. Let's step back and remember that search params are the most powerful state manager in your entire application. They are global, serializable, bookmarkable, and shareable, making them the perfect place to store any kind of state that needs to survive a page refresh or social share. That is so cool that he talks about that. Like, they are global, serializable, bookmarkable, and shareable. That's a really important point. To live up to that responsibility, search parameters are a first-class citizen in TanStack Router. While still based on standard URL search params, TanStack Router uses a powerful parser/serializer to manage deeper and more complex data structures in your search params, all while keeping them type safe and easy to work with. It's like having uState while the URL. I love that. Search parameters are automatically parsed and serialized as JSON, validated and typed, built-in caching. Ooh, I want to read about this. Data loading is a critical part of any application, and while most existing routers offer some form of critical data loading APIs, they often fall short when it comes to caching and data lifecycle management. No caching at all. Overly aggressive caching. This is used to be Next.js, but now they've fixed this in the newest version. Blunt invalidation strategies. Data may be invalidated too often. TanStack Router solved this problem with a two-prong approach. Oh, interesting. Looks like it's thought of a lot of stuff already. Like, I was impressed with search parameters, and typesafe is good, but I was impressed with search parameters, but the fact that they've got built-in caching, that is really impressive. Existing solutions, okay, built-in cache. TanStack Router provides a lightweight built-in caching layer that works seamlessly with the router. This caching layer is loosely based on TanStack Query, but with fewer features and much smaller API surface. Like TanStack Query, sane but powerful defaults guarantee that your data is cached for reuse, invalidated when necessary, and garbage collected when not in use. Nice. Flexible and powerful data lifecycle APIs. TanStack Router is defined with the flexible and powerful data loading API that more easily integrates with existing data fetching libraries like TanStack Query, SWR, Apollo, Relay, or even your own custom data fetching solution. Okay, I think I've read what I wanted to read. Let's go then. Oh, it says let's go. Enough overview. There's so much more to do with TanStack Router. Hit that next button. Let's get started. Let's get started. Okay, so you can install TanStack Router with any npm package manager. Let's get it installed. Requirements, React v18. Ooh, what is my React version? I don't know. Oh, let's do a quick poll. How many of you have used React or are familiar with React? Say yes or no. Yes if you have used React, and no if you haven't. Have you used React? Trying to see how many backend versus frontend folks are there. Have you used React or are familiar with React? Okay. Code circle. I'm thinking now if I have to learn React for cross-platform. Currently, I'm doing native Android with Kotlin. I would highly encourage learning React. Currently, I'm doing native Android with Kotlin. Especially because for UI, this is one of the most popular frameworks / libraries. So I think you'd benefit a lot. Jay Barrage says yes. Nice, Jay. How long have you been using React for, Jay? And are you using it mostly for hobby work or for professional development? Code Circle. Code Circle, let's say, is there a typo in your username Code Circle, or is that supposed to be Code Circle? Because I've been calling you Code Circle since. Because there is KMP now for cross-platform based on Kotlin. What is KMP? I don't know. Let's find out. KMP Kotlin. Kotlin multi-platform. Simplified the development of cross-platform projects and reduced the time spent writing and maintaining the same code for different platforms. Oh, interesting. Cross-platform projects and reduce the time spent writing and maintaining the same code for... Interesting. So does it help you, like... what are the different platforms though it targets? Can it build for web and Android? Share logic but keep UI native. Kotlin multi-platform technology simplifies the development of cross-platform projects. Kotlin multi-platform applications can work on a variety of platforms like iOS, Android, macOS, Windows, Linux, web, and others. Ooh, that's nice. So you write code once and then you can deploy it wherever you want. Android, web, desktop, iOS. Code Circle says nice. So does that mean that you only write in Kotlin and then you can deploy it to wherever you want? Because that means you don't have to learn anything else, right? Take a look at how JetBrains Fleet handles multi-platform projects. To try a new multi-platform experience without juggling different IDEs and switching to Xcode for writing Swift code. So you don't have to write Swift code then. Code Circle says yes, only Kotlin code. Nice. So then I'm curious, what makes you interested in React? If Kotlin kind of, it seems like this kind of delivers everything that you need multi-platform. Are you more curious learning about React, or is there a specific need you have? Jebrar says, haha, I just got into college. Oh, cool. You are already ahead of the curve then. Hanging out at a stream and learning how to code, or like learning what people are doing. But I do have some experience with React.js. I'd say I'm an intermediate. Cool, nice, good for you. It's great that you just got into college, but you already have some experience with React.js. I'm also curious to hear if there is an app that you feel super proud of that you built in React. I would love to check it out. Or even if you're not proud of it, so what? I think you should be proud of whatever you built. Code Circle, it's new, so maybe React has much more resources than KMP. Got it. I think that's a valid reason. And how far ahead in your React learning experience are you, Code Circle? Lalit says, I'm looking for a job. Lalit, where are you looking for a job and what kind of experience do you have? Okay, so I do have React 18, so I'm going to go ahead and install this. Oh wait, I need to save it as well. npm install rasher save TanStack React Router. Okay, React DOM. Note that React DOM.create root is required. The legacy render function is not supported. TypeScript is optional but recommended. Okay. All right, then quick start. So I got this. Now, if you're feeling impatient and prefer to skip all of our wonderful documentation, here is the bare minimum to get going with TanStack Router. I am feeling impatient, but I would not want to skip the wonderful documentation. But anyways, TanStack Router using both file-based route generation and code-based route configuration. Using file-based, where did it go? File-based route generation through Wheat and other supported bundlers is the recommended way to use TanStack Router, as it provides the best experience, performance, and ergonomics for the least amount of effort. Okay, so scaffolding your first TanStack Router project, create TanStack Router latest. Okay, npm create TanStack Router at latest. Lalit says, I have done 6 months of internship as full stack developer in Switzerland based agency. Lalit, where are you based right now and where are you looking for a job? Need to install following packages. Yes. Oh no, what? Found React 19 while resolving undefined and undefined. Pure React 18 from TanStack Router, pure optional, React Router 1.97. 1.97, which one do I have? I have 1.97. My React is 18.0. No, that's DirectX. React is 18.3.1, and the things I have React 18. So you know what? Node modules, React. I wonder what version of React I have. React. 18.3.1, and then React DOM. I have 18.3.1. Oh. Jay Barar, I'm learning front-end and want to break into the industry before finishing the college. Any advice for this rookie? Jay, I would say that if you're looking to break in... I'm from Canada. Where in Canada are you, Jay? But guess getting a job is a pain in the booty all over the world. That is so true. I'm in Seattle. Getting a job here is a pain as well. I used to live in the Bay Area and I was looking for a job. And you know what? When I was looking for a job in Bay Area, they used to tell me that they're looking for people outside of Bay Area in New York. So I was like, I'll move to Seattle and then hopefully job is going to be better too. It's going to be easier to find a job from Seattle. Now that I moved to Seattle, they're telling me that we're looking for people only in San Francisco. And I'm like, what, you want me to move my bags now? So yeah, cannot win. You just have to keep going and keep doing and keep applying and keep giving interviews and keep getting rejected until that one final company accepts you, and then you can pause the job search for some time. Jabrar, I'm Punjabi, but I live in Edmonton, Alberta. Wow, it must be getting late. Oh, 11:33. Welcome, Jay. I am in Seattle, but Vancouver, Canada is home for me. So I am Punjabi too. And happy belated Lodi to you. How was Lodi for you? Serhat E7 has followed. Thank you, Serhat, for following. Could you please provide any referral to me? I'm from India and looking for a remote job. Unfortunately, I cannot help you there because I am in Seattle and my network is in Seattle and like Canada as well. Thank you, Code Circle, for following. And so I won't be able to be of much help there. But I can recommend you a community where a lot of people are in India and helping each other. So send me a DM on Twitter and I will send that to you because I don't have the link handy right now. Somebody else also asked about building projects. I'm learning front end and want to break into the industry before finishing the college. Any advice for this rookie? Okay, Jay, first question for you. Have you applied for internships? And are you in the program where you're eligible to go for co-ops? Because I know in Canada you can do that. I went to UBC, University of British Columbia. So that is the number one advice. If you haven't applied for it yet, definitely go for that program because you're going to be set for your career. Well, I wouldn't say set. You're going to be in a much better place for your career when you get out of college as opposed to not doing a co-op. Code Circle, yes, there's a typo in my name. I mistyped and Twitch won't let me change for 2 months. Good luck. Okay, I think that's all the comments. Okay, we were installing TanStack. And then we got an error which made me distract. All right, so what is the problem? npm install TanStack React Router. Where did it go? Create TanStack Router latest. Oh, you know what? I think it might be the latest. It might be looking for React 19. So let's try this again. See, 1.97.0. Maybe it's looking for React 19. React greater than or equal to 18. Found React 19.0.0. Okay, let's do the manual process then. I'm also going to look for npm package create router. It's a create TanStack router. TanStack router. Jay Borar, I'm working on some projects using React, JS, and Golang. Once I finish, I'll try for some internships or jobs. That's the right way to go. Also, I'm curious, what major are you doing, Jay? Okay, let's look into the code of this. Who's asking for React 19? I don't understand. Let's do the manual setup, okay? npm install TanStack Router. I think I already installed that. TanStack Router think I already have that. Oh, React Router, I already have that. Then the dev tools, let's do that and then save it as well. Jabrar, haha, it's late, gotta sleep, but wanna connect on LinkedIn. Absolutely. Send me a message on LinkedIn. Please write a message when you send a connection request. Otherwise, it will get buried. Code Circle, I'm not looking for a job because I won't get one without college degree. That is not true, actually. You'll still be able to get a job without a college degree if you have the right credentials to prove your knowledge. And credentials don't just mean degree. I never went to college because of some personal issue. Now I'm doing Discord bot and server development on Fiverr. Okay? That is actually a really good step. Code Circle. Tell me more about your Discord bot. What are you developing? I also have a Discord server, which actually I should share as well. Folks, if you haven't joined Discord, come and hang out. Join us on Discord. So now I'm doing Discord bot and server development on Fiverr, which is really good. I'm so proud of you that not having a college degree is not stopping you from coding, because that's what you need. You need credentials to prove that you know stuff. And doing Discord bot and server development, I hope, is giving you the right skills needed. I'm also curious to hear from you. What skills are you picking up while you're building Discord bots and server on Fiverr? And for my dream passion, Android dev. Very nice. Agam, is that vanilla JavaScript? Ooh, I see a message from Twitter. That means it must be working. I can never know if things are working on Twitter or not. But it is not vanilla JavaScript. It is actually React. Pavan Srinivas. Hi Shruti, how are you today? Hi Pavan, I'm doing great. How are you? Where are you joining me from? I see that you are new here. Code Circle. This week I finished an ARK game, Discord bot, which when user can shop Dino items with currency. I use Python for database Mongo. Nice. Tyrone, yes, X is working. Nice. Thank God. Sometimes the messages from X don't come over. And I'm surprised people have started calling it X because I still say Twitter. But thank you for letting me know that it's working. Let's switch up the music, shall we? Copyright free. Hip music. Lalit says, I've also published an app on Play Store that has 10K plus downloads. That's amazing, Lalit. It seems like you already have the credibilities you need. So what is stopping you from applying for a job right now? Go for it. Pavan, I'm from India. We met in Goa. Oh, hey, Pavan. So nice to see you here. Lux Felipe. Thank you for subscribing, Lux. LKS Felipe. Sorry, if I'm butchering your name. All right, folks. Let's install React Router or like TanStack Router. Configure the Vite plugin. Let's configure the Vite plugin. I got Vite config. TanStack Router Vite. I have React here already. Is Vite React? Oh, import React from. I don't think this and React is different. TanStack Router Vite. Add import. Yes, please. Command return. Yes, please. Okay. If you're not using Vite, I am using Vite. Create the following files: source route _ root.tsx. Actually, I don't have TypeScript set up in this. Actually, that's another question I would like to hear from you. LKS Felipe, call me Felipe, but LKS is fine too. Okay, I will call you Felipe. Thank you for letting me know. Code Circle says, I've never learned JavaScript. I'm using Python if I need to build app backend. So I never learned JavaScript, but I'm using Python if I need to build app backend. You can build the backend in Python as well. Lalit, I'm applying but not getting an interview calls. Maybe Lalit, you would benefit from a resume check. Have you ever tried giving your resume to somebody to review? On TopMate or something? Also, folks, where are you joining me from? And what time is it there? Is it the next day already? January the 15th? Or are you still in January 14th? Like me. And trying to fight sleep. Alright, create the following files. Let's create the following files. In source, create a folder called roots. Let's create that. Roots. And then create a file _ root dot, I'm going to say JSX because I still don't have a JavaScript set up. Okay. And then create a new file, index.lazy.jsx, about.lazy.tsx, and source has a main file. Oh wait, didn't I name this TSX? Rename. Rename. Rename to JavaScript. Maybe I should set up TypeScript already. Okay, how many of you have used TypeScript? Have you ever used TypeScript? Felipe, I'm from Brazil. Ooh, Felipe, cool. It's almost 4 a.m. here. Oh my god, did you not sleep or did you just wake up? Lalit says, I have used nice. Do you use it at work, Lalit, or are you using it as more as a hobby project? And then main.tsx. So I do have main.jsx, so that's good. All right, all routes tsx files should export an object named route created using create route, root route, or create lazy file route. Route files with the lazy.tsx extension are lazy loaded via separate bundles to keep the main bundle size as lean as possible. Makes sense. Okay, so you gotta have all the routes files should export in object name route. So let's do that. All the routes file. We only have, we have 3 files, right? Index and about. Felipe, I've just woken up. Wow, you must be an early morning person, Felipe, to be awake at 4 a.m. I'm the kind of person who would not sleep at 4 a.m. Who would not have slept at 4 a.m. I work with Angular. What version of Angular are you using, Felipe? And what do you think of the latest version of Angular? Pavan, are you sharing the right screen? Because I don't see your changes. I am sharing the right screen. Wait, am I not? Is my code stuck? Oh my god. Thank you for sharing that. It looks like screen is stuck. So what I'm gonna do is restart the screen. I'm gonna BRB. It's still sharing the same screen. I think it's just stuck. Okay, I'm gonna give it permission to share the same screen again. Thank you for sharing that, Pavan. I would have not realized otherwise. Okay, that should look better. How's that? Where were we? Are you showing the right screen? Thank you for saying that, Pavan. Such a lifesaver. It's been 1.5 years. Oh, Code Circle says it's been 1.5 years. So currently I only know Python and Kotlin. That's not such a bad timeline actually, Code Circle, because Python and Kotlin are both very popular languages. So I would say that you're still doing really well. So I wouldn't be worried about it. I think you're doing really well. Lalit, I have used TypeScript in personal projects and in internship projects. What do you do, Lalit? Where are you working as an intern? Also, that is a beautiful name, Lalit. Code Circle. Twitch should give me an option to edit messages. I know. Felipe, at work we use the Angular 17. Oh, okay. Angular 17 was released last year, I believe. Angular has had a lot of releases. It's hard to keep up. Hunar, I blame Node 16 support and React. Literally the only thing holding the React team back from providing render to readable stream. What do you mean? Hunar, don't worry guys, Shruti is a professional streamer. Yes, I am a professional streamer. Thank you very much. Felipe, for now I'm only using the most recent versions on my study project. So I'm still learning about it. Nice. That's nice that you are using the most recent versions, even though your work is still on an older and previous version, even though that is still not that old. So it's nice that you're keeping yourself up to date. That's awesome. Pavan, yeah, it's working. Thank you, Pavan. All right, so we were going to create, okay, so in case you missed all of that, I created 3 files, root, lazy, and index. And then the recommendation is to have a route object returning from all of these. So I'm going to create this root.tsx file and basically copy this code over here. And then we're also going to read this code because we should understand what we're doing. So import create react root, create root route, link and outlet from TanStack React Router, TanStack Router Dev Tools. So creates a route object, and then create root route. Wow, the naming is component, div class name, link to this class name is active, font bold, so just a little bit of styling. Has some like extra strings in here, link to about class name, active font bold, about, an HR, outlet. Oh, I wonder what is an outlet. TanStack Router Dev Tools. Let's read what is this outlet. Oh, this is an ESM stuff. Named exotic component. Match inner named exotic component. I have no idea what this is. Index.lazy, create lazy file route. Route equals create lazy file route, component index. Welcome home. So this is going to be lazy loaded, this index file. So let's go ahead and copy this over. And then routes about lazy.tsx, create lazy file route. Another about folder. So that will go into the about file because this will create /about. Honar, your on-screen chat history cleared while trying to reset the screen situation. I do see it here. unless this is all recent. Outlet is the same as React Router Remix. Oh, okay, just a slot for children routes. Got it. Thank you. Okay, and then the final bit is about the lazy file. We've already done that, and the main file. Okay, regardless if you're using the TanStack Router plugin package or manually running the TSR watch, TSR generate commands from your package scripts, the following file will be generated for you at source root3.gen.ts. Import the generated route tree and create a new router instance. Import the generated route tree. So we have not done this part. If you're using the TanStack Router plugin package, or manually running the TSR watch, TSR generate. What was our... No, I think I am using this package, which was in my Vite config, TanStack Router Vite. Create lazy file route is a fancy name. What does it do? It actually creates a lazy file. So it actually talks about hit here, which we read over in just a second ago, which is there. Route files with the lazy TSX extension are lazy loaded via separate bundles to keep the main bundle size as lean as possible, which is what create lazy file route does. Okay, regardless if you're using the TanStack Router plugin package or manually running the TSR watch, TSR generate commands from your package scripts. Do I have TSR watch? I don't have TSR watch. I think I missed a step. Manual step, do this, configure the Vite plugin. Does it automatically get generated with Vite? Restart failed. Oh, cannot find package imported from this. TanStack Router Vite. So did I npm I properly? I think I removed, did I remove React? I don't think I removed React. Let's see. npm is having a moment. I'm going to restart Vite as well. Okay. Cannot find package TanStack Router Vite. Node modules doesn't have TanStack Router Vite. Okay, so let's wait for npm I. npm install is having an issue. Let's save. TanStack Router Vite. Router Vite. TanStack Router Vite is not in this. I think that was the npx thing. TanStack React Router. TanStack Router Vite is not in this registry. Well, that sucks. Oh, it might be the plugin, that's why. The Vite plugin. So did this not go through? TanStack Router plugin. And then we have to save this. Why in 2025 would you use npm? Why not? Why in 2025 would you use React? Okay, npm run dev. I don't understand. Cannot find package TanStack Router wait. I don't know where this is coming from. PNPM. Oh, I could use PNPM, but anything but NPM. I've not had issues. Okay, not yarn. I've not had issues with it. So, TanStack Router plugin. Oh, your TS config needs to have module resolution set to bundler. Wait config should look like this. React, TanStack Router, wait. The key change is setting module resolution to bundler in TS config. I don't even have TS config. I'd put the router plugin before the React refresh plugin. Let's try that. Cannot find TanStack Router wait. Imported from this. Prakash says you should give PNPM a try. Oh, I have tried PNPM. Oh, it's time for sleep. Oh. Flags. Huh, okay, let's see. Is that saved as a dev dependency? Dev dependency, okay, it is here. Will automatically generate the routes file definition for you, so you don't have to worry about it. You can set it up by adding it in your Vite config TS. I have JS, which will look like this: routes, new source file, profile. So your root TSX is empty. This is where you will define the routes by using the outlet component. Let's do that now. Provider. Let's replace the app file with the following. So you have router, you create a router tree, route tree.gen. But for me, I think it's probably not getting generated. The Vite plugin will automatically generate the routes file definition for you. Let's go back to Vite config. React stack router Vite. TanStack Router Vite, and then cannot find package TanStack Router Vite. TanStack Router Vite. Why is it not found? From TanStack Router Vite. npm install --save TanStack Router Vite. Not found in this registry. I just found your live stream. If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me a bit about yourself? Sure. Hello, Felipe. I am in Seattle. I live stream every single day of this month, until the end of this month. And I have been building a web app that integrates LLM, OpenAI's LLM with LangChain, JavaScript, and some of the tech we're using is JavaScript, React, Directors as our database, and today we're adding TanStack Router to our app so that we can have route-based pages. npm I TanStack Router Vite plugin. That's what I did. npm I TanStack Router Vite, and it says it is not in npm. Let's find out if it's not in npm. I wonder if something has changed. TanStack Router. TanStack React Router. I need the router wheat. Router-wheat-plugin. Ooh, do I need to say router-wheat.plugin? Plugin. Because the name has plugin as well. That was it. Wait. Okay. Let's try it first. npm run dev. TanStack router wheat. From router wheat. No, that didn't help. TanStack router wheat plugin. You missed the plugin part. Router wheat plugin. Yeah, I added that. Router wheat plugin didn't help. Unfortunately. I could also save this to dev and try this again. Let's try this again. Okay, no bugs yet. No errors yet. Oh no, there are errors. Cannot find package TanStack router wheat imported from this. Google's. Lalit, in which company are you working? Wait, what did I do? Weird. Okay. VJS plugin React. npm run build. I work at Slack. Pavan, you missed the plugin part. Just added that. Felipe, oh cool, but like, is that a personal project, study project, work project? Just a personal project. Just having fun, learning some of the tech that I'd never used before, like TanStack Router, but always wanted to. So that's what I'm doing. You know, one thing I could do is instead of manually installing it, I could install it with the help of that npx thing, which TanStack React Router. Let's see. Do I have this TanStack React Router? I probably do have this. TanStack React Router. I do have this. Cannot find package TanStack Router wheat. Let's look at our modules. TanStack router wheat plugin is here. Router plugin is here. But I think this was looking for router wheat. Router wheat, yeah. But the name of the plugin is router wheat plugin. Do you think that could be an issue? Let's try it. I hope I didn't copy code incorrectly. Insertion. Quick start. Wheat. Router plugin dash wheat. Copy paste error. Router plugin dash wheat. Plugin React. Okay. npm run dev. Nice. Sweet. That was such a stupid error. TanStack Router plugin Vite. Oh, thank you, Pavan. Hunar, oh, I guess now we know who to blame when no work gets done, because the meme channel is active on Slack. Yes. You can blame me for the dev joke channels. Alpha Kani. Alpha, I see that you're new here. Thank you for joining us. First time chat. You look prettier live than in your photo. Oh, thank you. Pavan, TanStack Router plugin Vite. Vite. Wheat. Wheat is such a weird word. Okay, let's make sure that it is set up properly, and I believe it generated this route tree.gen, which is good. That's what we need. However, this is in TypeScript, so I think that should be fine. So the next step is, right, I think we were here. Regardless, blah, 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 manually, blah, blah, blah. The following file will be generated for you at source/roottree.gen.ts. Import the generated route tree and create a new router instance. What is this file? Let's open this route tree file, see what's in it. Create file route, import routes, about lazy import, index lazy import. Oh, it's just generating all of the lazy imports we have, because these are the only two paths we have, about and index, and then stuff and things. Okay, we don't need to worry about this file then. The next step is import the generated route tree and create a new router instance. I think this is an app.jsx, right? Oh, main file. So let's go to main file. Also, thank you, Pavan, for helping me debug while I code. That is so sweet. Okay, so we've got strict mode. I already have that. React DOM from React DOM client. I got only create root. So let's take this out and write React DOM. Then I'm gonna have to do React DOM dot create root. Import router provider, and create router from TanStack React Router. This is how we add the router. Import the generated route tree. Let's get that. So import route tree from routetree.gen. Create a new router instance. So create a new router. I'm going to create router equals create router with the route tree we provided. Register the router instance for type safety. We don't have type safety. But we'll declare. I don't think I'll be able to declare in this. Can I? Declare module. Oh, there you go. TanStack React Router. What does it say? Yeah, TypeScript files. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna add this though. Control Z, Control Z. To do when I convert this into TypeScript. Add this when after converting code base. But the base is big enough to TypeScript. Render the app. So root element, we've got that. Create document element. If no root element.inner HTML, then render root. Root.render, you just have to provide the app. if you're working with this pattern, you should change the ID of the root div on your index.html file to div ID equals root. Okay. Add router provider. Accept this. Wait. Accept. Why doesn't it accept? Okay. Accept. What happens to app though? Where is app? I think that might be in the router. Oh wait, where did it go? Because index has welcome home. So we gotta go ahead and put this in the index file. So if I go to app.jsx or index.jsx, index.lazy, this is where app is gonna be. App. And then import app, and I can get rid of this. And then now if I see if some things are running, process routes, reload app. I got home, I got about. How cool is this? We got 2 routes with the help of TanStack Router. Neat! I love this. Got some ups and downs, but we were able to get it done, which is good. Okay, how do I add a new route now? I think for adding a new route, I just gotta add a new route here, like a file-based routing. So just gotta say create lazy file route / about, and then that's about it. And then you just say which function it is. So let's say that I want to change this to blog. Blog ID. Blog. And then component, I will rename this to blog as well. And then I'm going to say blog. And then this becomes, wait, what happened? This becomes blog. This becomes about. Hello from, I'm going to rename this to blog. Nice. Are you working on Mac, Linux, Windows? I am working on a Mac. I have been using Mac for how long now? 17 years. Okay, before we leave, we're gonna do a raid. So if you're not on Twitch yet, come and hang out on Twitch, because we're gonna do some raid. I'm gonna raid somebody. I'm gonna find who to raid. If you have a Twitch account and you're not on Twitch, not watching this on Twitch, come and hang out on Twitch so we can go raid somebody. I'm gonna share this in the chat. Come to Twitch if you have an account. I'm gonna find somebody to raid, and if you have any suggestion on who to raid, let me know. I'm trying to find somebody who codes as well. Ooh, I found a lady who is doing lead code problems. I think that would be the perfect person. Okay, you're all on Twitch. Shall we start raiding? I'll give it like a minute or two, so you all can show up on Twitch if you have an account, and then we'll go raid somebody. Meanwhile, guess what time it is? It's dev joke time. Okay, I'm gonna find a dev joke. Okay, I think this is an easy one. You would probably know this. Why don't keyboards sleep? Because they have 2 shifts. Oh, did you guys get this one? Who won the debate for the best name for loop variable? Hold on, where is Streamlabs? Because you always keep it knocking. That's funny. Deep Kumar, hello. Aap kaise ho? Code circle I. Yes, I won. Okay, last one. Okay. Meanwhile, if you're not on Twitch yet, come and hang out on Twitch. We're gonna go raid somebody in just a minute. Okay. Ooh, I love this one. Why do Node.js developers wear helmet? Why do Node.js developers wear a helmet? Going in 3, 2, 1. To secure headers. For more dev jokes, come and find this repo. Dev joke repo. And now we're gonna go raid someone. All right, so if you're on Twitch, come and head over. Let's go raid somebody. Let's go help out a person. We're gonna raid a lady who is learning lead code, doing lead code questions. So let's go help a woman. And I'm gonna show here. What do you call a computer mouse that swears a lot? What do you call it? Raiders! Raiders are here. That swears a lot. I don't know. What do you call it? A cursor. I love it. You gotta send it to the dev joke repo. This is really good. I wanna be able to create stickers so that when you create a dev joke, you have the ability to get a sticker. Wouldn't that be so cool? Oh, she gave us a shout out. Oh. All right, folks, that is it from me for today. We have been hanging out for 2 hours. Can you believe it? I think this was my longest stream. I think I'm using that repo for my Discord bot. Come on. Are you? That is my repo. Are you using it? I would love to see it. Send me a video. If you're not on our Discord, you gotta come hang out with me so that I can talk to you even more. And the link is bit.ly/Shruti Discord. I'm gonna share this here. Hang out with me on Discord. Also, some folks asked questions on like reviewing their resume. So folks, I have office hours every Tuesday and I review resumes if you're interested in that. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today for 2 hours. This has been such a wonderful chat. I have never live streamed for this long and I feel like this was such a fun hanging out experience. And you all have been so nice and so sweet and been supporting while I was stuck with some errors as well. So thank you for hanging out with me and spending your evening or your morning with me. I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Until then, take care, keep coding, and I will see you soon. Be well. Bye, folks.